Roll camera. Action!
My name's Helena and I'm the Artistic Director of SPID, S-P-I-D, that's Specially Produced, Innovatively Directed. We create site-specific arts projects on council estates in London and we work with young people. The Affected was born out of workshops that we ran when we were creating The Garden. The Garden was a post-apocalyptic theatre show. It's a morality story. The message is quite simple. It's that greed doesn't make you happy and that it leads to destruction. The style in which we've made the film is quite gothic. We think of it as a sort of twisted fairy story and we're quite keen that there's redemption within that story, that it offers hope amidst all the nastiness.
I think what really attracted me to this project more than anything is the opportunity to give young people a chance to come on board such a project who wouldn't otherwise have this opportunity, and to be involved in the creative process of the film.
He's someone who's very jaded, I suppose. I don't know if he's, he could be an orphan or something like that, who's had to make his own way in the world and just has just seen everything kind of crumble around him, basically, which is, and it's just, he's fed up with everyone, and I think every time he looks for something, for a bit of hope, for a good person, he never finds it.
The Tempter, he's a fairy tale, isn't he? No, I mean, like, to me, obviously my character, I didn't really believe in it all. I thought it was a bit, as I say, it was a bedtime story. Didn't really believe in it. You believed him in a lot more than I did.
Slyly believed him. Slyly.
It's good to get to know everyone. Everyone's so nice to you. It's easy to sort of come out and talk to everyone, and no, it's good. It's really good. I think everyone helps each other a lot, and it just makes it a lot easier, really, when you do that. It's good.
And they picked a good hand of people to work with. Like, everyone's really approachable.
Yeah.
And it just makes it easier to work with each other. And yeah.
Definitely.
I'm trying to help you. You might be able to fill this stuff.
I'm actually getting on location, actually shooting it in costume, with Jordan, and just with the whole crew, and actually filming it, getting into it. I found myself getting so much more into Jacob, and as we've been, because of the way that filming's been scheduled, it's been kind of in order, and it's been really well scheduled. So I've been going along the story with Jacob as we've been filming it. So it's each day has been building up a different part of the story and a different part of his character. Because I've never done a film before, and so for my first experience of doing filming, this has been perfect because it's been everything I could want it to be. We're on such a tight schedule, we have so much to get done in such a short time, yet we're still able to do it while having fun and still having that sense of relaxed, that relaxed sense. That it's not there's pressure on us to do well, but not pressure to the sense where it's you have to do this. Do you know what I mean? It's a comfortable pressure where we're Ash and Naz are making us achieve well, but just by making us comfortable.
They have fun, but they work hard at the same time. They're also really clear with what they want you to do. You might do something and they'll be right, do you think there's another way you could try it maybe?
I love the preparation. We had lots of time. I got to know my character well. That was good, because sometimes you just get there and you do it, and you don't feel as confident with it. So at least I felt confident with it.
My approach to bring out the best performance in actors begins in rehearsal. When I'm rehearsing, that's when I'm watching these actors, and I bring things out of them using many different methods and techniques, by also giving them some freedom as well, and also throwing things at them suddenly and see how they react. So the rehearsal process, that actually all of that acting strategy begins for me, and then we build and build and build characters. I like to work in a way where, for example, we're working with Niall, we built his character almost from scratch, and throwing different rehearsal and improvisation techniques in there to see these brilliant little things that Niall would bring to the character.
all those news reporters saying you're such a big man.
And those are the sort of strategies that we use, and then once you're on set, you just make sure you're prepared but not over prepared.
Do you like my body?
Yes.
Do you want me all cold and pimply?
Yes. I mean, no,
Get out there!
No, if you want to make everything. That's good. Well done. That's the point? Well done.
Thanks. You got that?
Don't worry, that's no deal when I just came here.
Okay, can you get me then, just get me as tight as you can on stew. Good. Do you want to like this?
Well, I really enjoy doing a little bit of special effects because it's quite creative. So it's quite nice to have a little bit of blood and guts and gore.
What everybody has to do to make something that, when you watch a film, it looks so simple, but then there's so much that actually goes into it to make it what it is, and I really like that idea, and I've always kind of wanted to be part of that. The most enjoyable thing has got to be just working with so many different people that can do so many different things, and everybody gets on so well. Nobody gets stressed out, nobody gets, angry about anything. Everybody works together.
It's all about the dream team. I mean, if you want to make the great films, you've got to have the dream team, and I don't want to work with anything less. It's got to be the dream team or nothing.
Filmmaking is like traveling. It's like a journey together of people coming together. It brings people together, people with great skill, with enthusiasm, as I said before, and initiative.
Transient Film Exchange are a great company to work with. They're basically quite similar in their perfectionism to SPID. They're based locally to our base on Kensal House Council Estate in Kensington and Chelsea. They work with young people, and they're inspired, as we are, to create work which is of the highest quality.
I'm down to the technique. What did I just say?
This is your idea of fun. Stop!
Filmmaking is something that you do with many, many people. No one really can make film by themselves. We need to make a film with a team. And the team is very, very important, and to look after the team. And also, you have to instill the confidence in the team.
I think that we live in a time where there's a lot of criticism. When you put on the news, there's so much negativity. When you look in the papers, in the media, there's so much negativity and criticism. But what we like to do is we like to see the talent and the ability in people. And when you ask why do people work with us and how are we able to get people to work with us, and so many people, I think it's because we look at the strengths of people and see what they can offer and what they can bring. And we like to utilize those strengths and bring that out and make films.